Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Noise and welcome back to Regrowth. In the last episode, oh, oh, I need to go mining. In this episode, we get mining fatigue. In the last episode, we came to the spirit world. We were trying to set up a base so that we can brew the brew of the flowing spirit, and it's a pain. It is an absolute pain in the butt to do this. So, yeah, we gotta do some stuff. Today, we need to get a smeltery because we need a better pickaxe in order to do pretty much anything. But the problem's gonna be getting, oh, what am I trying to say? So, in order to get the better pickaxe, we're gonna need, to get something better than flint, and unfortunately the first thing is like copper, but that's going to require a cast, and cast requires either aluminum, brass, or gold, and we can't make aluminum brass because aluminum brass is let's see, it's aluminum and copper, but we can't mine aluminum unless we can find aluminum that's not in bauxite. So I was looking down here, there's some bauxite. I dug all the way down pretty much. There's a little bit farther to go, but we can't go any farther. So we might have to look into something else. Before we had made a crucible furnace, I think. We're gonna need the vat anyways. We have plenty of clay. So really this would not be too bad of a way to do things. The only thing, we can't get iron. How are you supposed to be able to mine in this world? There's got to be another trick. I don't believe you can use the vat to melt metals. That's the only thing I can figure. So if we look back at let's see, the crucible furnace, see the recipes for the vat. Yeah, you can't use a vat to make pretty much anything. You make ender pearls, but sorta. Yeah, so there's got to be another way to melt things down. I'm trying to think. Can we just make a copper pickaxe? I haven't actually tried this. No. Of course not. So we can't make copper tools and that. So yeah, how are we gonna do this? We have grout. We can make a smeltery, but we can't make casts of things. But we can cast out blocks. But we need to make casts in order to. How does it want us to do this? Alright, anyways, let's make the vat. That is something we can do. That is something we're going to need. I'm just going to put this guy right over here. We can't pick him up anytime soon, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and put some stuff away. So I have some grout. I have a lot of copper. We just need to figure out how to get... So the goal of this is to get an ender chest. I think we're gonna have to do Botania. And in order to do Botania, we're gonna need a pure daisy, which is white flower petals. So we need to get mystical white flowers. How did we do this the first time? What the world came to be. Oh, dirt. I know exactly how we did it. With floral fertilizer. So we have a bit of this. So let's come over here. We'll use it a few times. We got one white. So we're gonna need more fertilizer for this. I'm trying to get more wheat to grow. Looks like it did, so I can go ahead and harvest that guy. I'll leave him on me. And yeah, so floral fertilizer is going to be the key, I think, to getting more stuff. Otherwise, we can hope to get lucky. I found something while I was mining. We're going to go down there in just a moment. Let's see if we can't get Britannia started, though. I'm kind of doing this kind of as I go because, well, I don't know what to do for sure. I've never really made the brew flowing spirit, so this is going to be kind of an experiment. We're going to kind of derp around for a little bit and just see what we can do. Hey, more seeds. Awesome. Something we're going to want is we're going to want sugarcane. In order to get sugarcane, we need carrot seeds. And carrot seeds are belladonna. Okay. So let's start getting some crossbreeding going. I will grow the seeds here. I should have some belladonna seeds over here. Yep. And let's see if we can't get carrots. Carrots are honestly going to be a really good food source anyways. So we'll let that grow. Let's go explore slash mine for a bit after we cook up another thing of bread. We could bone meal. Let's bone meal these. Make them a little bit faster growing. Otherwise, for fertilizer, we're gonna have to get a bunch of that. What's a good way to get that? I know you can use any of the powders in bone meal, so we need to get a lot of bone meal. If we can get a bone, we can get a lot with wood ash. Otherwise, we'll just have to get it from breaking stuff. So anyways, we have some bread. Let's go down our tricky little staircase because, well, I can't actually mine a lot of things like coal. I can't mine coal. It requires a copper pickaxe. So that's a pain. I can't mine essence. I can't mine quartz. So all of this was just a pain. And then I found this. We have an abandoned mine shaft down here, which is really cool, but also kind of scary. So we can't mine iron. We need a copper pickaxe. We can't mine bauxite. And this is where I'm kind of stuck. How do we get aluminum if we can't mine bauxite? I haven't seen any aluminum ore, and I don't know that that would be different. I also haven't seen any amber, which is also a little bit of a worry. Now the only thing I can figure is unless gold needs alamite. So we're not going to be able to mine that anytime soon. We have some grout right here. And we are kind of in a wide open area. There's also lava nearby. Just pop down right here. Grab the grout. And yeah, I hear a spider, but I don't know where the spider is. I'm terrible at locating stuff because of how I have everything set up. We have so many ores down here. Like, getting ores is not going to be an issue to do all of this, but I do want to be super careful. The only thing I can figure, we could potentially get some gunpowder. Or we could try to get lucky in the mine shaft. Sorry, I'm hearing so much stuff. Yeah, there's a cave spider spawner over here. Oh, hey, we got a heart. Yeah, we have some cave spiders. Let's do that so that hopefully nothing spawns. We can break the spawner. We have infinite string now. I really don't need the cave spiders for anything. Oh my god, there's another one. Alright, so there we go. Let's break that. Let's... Oh my god, there's so many cave spiders. And I can't hit any of them because they're all glitching so badly. Alright. So I still hear a lot of spiders, so I wonder if there's more. There probably are. I hear them like above me. So yeah, I could brave... they might be below me as well. I could brave the mine shaft and try to find treasures. I know that there are treasures, but I don't know that that's going to be honestly all that good. Break in through here. So this goes across the ravine. Yep, there's spiders above. That's where there were. So yeah, this is all tin. The bauxite is aluminum, but I can't mine it. I really am not... There's got to be something I'm missing. There's got to be some... It's probably mariculture or something. Or else I need to... Ow. This sword's terrible. Ow. Poison. Alright, let's... There's another bone. That's good. That'll let us grow things a little bit faster. Bats. I don't really care about the bats. Oh, that's devious. Let's get some cobblestone right there. What do we have? Limestone. Yeah, unless I've got to be missing something, some way to get aluminum in order to get aluminum brass, so that we can make cast for the smeltery and actually, you know, use it. I'm also not seeing any amber whatsoever, so we're probably gonna have to figure out another way to get that in order to get yeah, because as you can see, bauxite requires copper level. Unless I'm missing something, we could make mana steel. That is something we could do. Uh-oh. This is really bad. So this is a Thaumcraft thing, since we have so much warp, and it basically spawns a bunch of Eldritch Guardians, and they're probably going to kill me. Actually, it only spawns like 1 or 2. But it makes it easier to see the guys, the spiders and stuff. But yeah, basically, if we find an Eldritch Guardian, we're kind of done. We'll have to come back to the spirit world another time. But this is my way out. Let's just make our way to the surface. Yeah, this thick fog should go away relatively soon, but I believe we have to kill the Guardians. And they're not easy. Not with a flint sword. But I don't see anything. Which I guess is good. So we're just going to have to deal with the thick fog for a little bit. We have some bones. Let's go ahead and get I only have 3 wood ash, really? Get a little bit more bone meal. And what we can do with the bone meal is we can pick up some of these guys, because I don't really need those. And we can mortar and pestle the flower petals. Hey, they disappeared. They despawned, so that's good. That's pretty much what I wanted. So let's try to get some more flowers. I'm trying to remember what it is that takes. Let's see. To get the petal apothecary, I believe we need something like this. We can get a flower and something like this, I think. Yeah, so there's the petal apothecary. We can set this up over here. And we can get more wood ash from this tree, maybe. Get some more torches, all that fun stuff. So a lot of the basic beginning stuff, we're gonna have to figure out a better way to get. Oh, why am I blanking? We're gonna have to figure out a better way to get the things that make. Oh God, why am I blanking? Amber, because we're gonna need amber to get cinder pearls, which is gonna give us blaze essence. There's got to be another way to get amber that's relatively easy. Oh my God. I have to go underground now. So, suncorn, we actually, do I? Let's see if we light on fire up here. There is actually no sun. It's like a perpetual twilight or something. But let's go ahead and make some more petals. I believe day blooms are. Let's see, day blooms are yellow, light blue, and orange. I think that will work. I'm not entirely sure. So we're not going to use those 3 colors to make the floral fertilizer. And can we get any more white flowers? Nope. Alright, let's grab some blues and a lime, why not? And we'll get more floral fertilizer. Let's just run over here. And unfortunately we don't have any more bone meal right now, so we'll have to wait a moment. But there is the second white flower that we need. So now the only thing we need is seeds. We can harvest all but that last one. And let's just grab 2 seeds. And we need our bucket as well. Oh my God, this is so annoying. We still have 2 minutes of this. Wood ash goes in there. Actually, no, okay. It looked like it was done, but evidently not. So we need yellows, orange, and light blue. Everything else can go in here. So there's yellow. There's a cyan, light blue. Hopefully, I honestly don't know if it's gonna work. So we have some flowers. We have these. Let's grab that. And day bloom was, what's the combination? So 2 yellows, and we'll need 1 more set of seeds. Uh-oh, we're on fire. That is what the sun scorn does. Basically, we're kind of like a vampire right now. It's the best way of putting it. So let's just stay down here for the next minute. And we have 12 grout. That is not nearly enough. There's so much stuff to do, and I need to figure out. So there's got to be something from mariculture to be able to make casts. The only thing I can figure is a crucible furnace. I believe with a crucible furnace you can go ahead and make a lot of stuff. But the thing is the crucible furnace, yeah, it takes copper. We can mine and cook copper. We can get the silicon carbides. We can get everything except for this guy, because it requires iron bars. We'd have to get iron somehow, plus the lava bucket. So yeah, that's the question. Because buckets, I believe there's not another recipe for buckets. Okay, we can use the clay buckets though. Burnt bricks, that's easy enough. Everything else is easy enough. It's just iron bars. So let's take a look at the quest book. There might be a hint in here in the early game. What the world is made of. So in order to get like, oh no, we need to go to enables? Yeah. So this thing can give you I mean, we can go straight to a, hold on, we can go to, we can get a smelter, yes, but seared bricks, I'm just trying to think of what's going to be the best way to get a cast. Blank cast. There's got to be a way, because we can't. Can we get gold somewhere else? Maybe. I mean, gold ore berries, gold booster tracks, golden apples. A lot of this stuff. I mean, other than gold coins, there's not a good way to get any of that stuff. There's got to be a better way to get some of this stuff. Now my question, what else can we use the seared bricks for? Can't we make... We can make a coke oven. That's not going to help us. We can make the bloomery, but that's not really going to help us. I think the key is going to be mana steel. Which we can make a mana steel pickaxe without smelting it, I believe, and that's mining level bronze. That should be good enough. So we just need some mana steel, but we can't because we need iron. Hold up. Yeah, we need iron in order to get mana steel. So it looks like we have to do these repeatable quests here. So we can get weak essence and we can get floral gray powder. That's easy enough. And then trying to get iron seeds. That's the only thing I can figure is trying to get some of these seeds. But we need copper. Copper seeds require the essence of copper. Essence seeds, which we're going to need to make mana anyways. And then the weak essence, which is just... We need a mana pearl. This is so weird. I'm not entirely sure how to skip through this quickly. So let's... Do I have my bucket? Yes. We need one more seed. Oh hey, that's a little bit better. So let's get some water. And we'll do 4. Get our pure daisy. And then 2, 1, 1. Nope. 2, 1, 1. We'll get some day blooms. Alright, so these are both grown. Let's see if we can't get our carrots. And yeah, I really don't want to have you guys set through me kind of doing all of this stuff over again. So let's do one last thing. Let's cook up some more food. I have 18 grout. That's not too bad. We will set down this guy. Start making some living wood. And we'll get some living stone as well. I will cook up, for right now, just 8 stone. We need 5, 10. Actually, let's do 16. And then we also want to grab some more bread. And I'm just using planks for that, because why not? Take the wood ash and a bone. And we should be able to make... I did that wrong. Whoops. We should be able to make one more floral fertilizer. If we need it. Put that stuff in here. And we almost have our bread, so there we go. What did we get? What did we get? Seeds. Alright, well, let's try to crossbreed those again. And let's get some more bread. So a couple things that we're gonna want. Let's see. Okay, there might be something over here. So if this is just like the overworld, but not, there was a thing over in this direction. Let's chop down some of these guys. It's gonna give us a lot of sticks. Plus I like using the dead wood for more sticks. So if we go over in this direction, there should be, we could try to find some like structures. What direction are we heading? We're heading northwest. I hear that spider. Right there he is. So when we need to turn around, we'll know generally what direction to go. So the whole thing that I'm kind of looking for is just an easy way to get iron. What is all that? There's like flowers or something right here. Huh, buttercups. This is all still a wasteland, so I have absolutely no idea. Is this still... This is a beach. So yeah. There's a handful of things I need to kind of figure out in the spirit world. There is bees. Bees aren't really going to help me. There's plenty of sand, which we can harvest. I believe it's the ancient sand that has like the weird block. Requires a higher tier stuff. But I really don't know. The only other idea I have to get stuff early, like iron, would be to do TNT. And I think we can get some TNT from like I think we can get some TNT from like killing it. Like I think if we get TNT we can get the iron is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to think and not get super lost. There's some more wispy cotton. Let's go ahead and grab that. It'll be good to have a lot of this if we ever need to come back. So I am starting to get hungry. I think it's time for me to start making my way back. More wispy cotton. A cave. So yeah, I think what to do. This is such a weird task. Just because of kind of what we have to do. There's some spirits. If I could harvest a few of those, that'd be also really nice. But they fly away like instantly. It's hard to subdue them. But yeah, if I need to figure out a way to easily get iron, and I honestly think getting creepers and getting gunpowder would be a halfway decent way of doing that. Let's get back, and I want to do one last thing, just to kind of see something. So hopefully, I'm not seeing our little base. I think it's over here. Oh hey, there is a structure over there. You can see it right there. Which means our base isn't here. It's on over. But okay, so there is a big fiery pit of doom. Let's go ahead and... Alright, let's repair our axe. And we can use this to make crafting bench, which we can then use to at least make a piece of bread and get an achievement, evidently. Alright, so let's just kind of journey over here. There's a bunch of stuff, and I haven't seen any amber ore, so that is worrisome. With my plan, doesn't look like we're gonna be able to do it that way. I can get gold. These spawn pigmen, don't they? And I can kill pigmen to get gold. Alright, and then I can use gold to get a cast and then smelt. I can get gold to... Oh, drop your sword. Dang it. This seems to just be constantly spawning pigmen, so... We can get gold from these. How much gold do we need? So, we look at this, it will give us... Okay, that's really cool. That's switching gadgets. 16 millibuckets, and we need for the for a cast of a pickaxe. Oh my god, we need a lot. I think it's 2 ingots, so it's like 18. Yeah, it's 2 ingots, so if we can get a sword, that would work. So I think... Hey, there's a rocky hive. Oh hey, there's a creeper. We got some gunpowder. Alright, so I'm going to just do something real quick. I'm just going to hit F3, see where this is. And... I didn't see that one. Come on, drop your sword. Or nothing at all. Okay, so I know where this is. I can come back here. I can potentially farm pigmen to get gold. And that'll give us... that'll at least give us a cast so that we can make a better pickaxe. I still need to figure out the amber thing. Or, well, just in general, getting blaze powder, because that is the hardest thing. We could just try to get seeds, but the other big thing is we need to get a snorkel so that we can go underwater and collect some oysters, and those guys will give us, if we're lucky, they'll give us ender pearls. So I'll set up a little bit of a mini farm for those, and yeah, we just need to go. I believe it's right over there. I almost want to swim. I think it's gonna be quicker. So let's get back and we will make some TNT and see if we can't get, see if we can't find a place. Yeah, there's our base right over there. See if we can't find a place that has iron and bauxite. And if we can do that, then what I can do between episodes is get a bunch of grout, get that all smelted up and make a smeltery. And then we can cook up a cast for iron, and we can make an iron pickaxe and hopefully be able to get most of the stuff we're going to need. Once we have iron buckets, then we can make the obsidian we need for the chest, and then it's just the ender pearl and, well, just the ender eye, and that is by far the most annoying thing, but it's not terrible. There we have carrots, and let's see, what do we need to do next to get sugarcane? It is carrot and wheat, so we just break this. Don't really need the belladonna right now. We can go this, grow the carrots, and I have some bone meal on me. I can probably get some more. Let's go ahead and cook up some wheat. And yeah, so we have clay, we have wispy cotton, wood ash, plenty of saplings, we have plenty of sticks. Let's see, let's put the gold in here, put the stack of sticks in there. Actually, let's take like most of these and put them in here. We can eat again. I'm going to keep the crafting bench on me, so let's do this. Let's put this stuff in here. We have 5 gunpowder, so we just need to go get some sand. That shouldn't be too bad. We don't really need the dirt on us, but I'll keep it in there. Then seeds, just in case, and charcoal. Alright, so we need to get some sand. Should not be difficult. There is plenty of sand around. Let me think. Where's going to be an easy place to get some? I believe there's some. Let's see if there's a decent pocket of sand. Right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to start drowning. I also forgot we need to replace the sugarcane. Sugarcane grows on sand, so that's why I grabbed the red sand. We'll just use this right here, and it will pretty much be a guaranteed drop, which is nice. So let's see. Grab this. I will make more food later, but for now, let's make some TNT, and we should be able to make just a lever. That'll be good. Good enough, anyways. And then TNT. Hopefully this works the way I want it to. Mobs don't cause damage in this pack, at least not in the spirit world, so we have to get creative. So let's try to find, do I want iron or bauxite? I think bauxite will be better. And hopefully this works. So that is copper and tin. Hey, it's a slime. Cool. Don't know how useful that's gonna be, but cool. Hold on. Can't I get iron ingots from smelting? Where is it? Can't I get? I can get them from smelting rails. 16 rails should be enough. So there's some bauxite. I'd like to find a little bit bigger patch of it though. We could also get some Manesio. But yeah, I can break rails, and rails are going to give us iron from a smeltery. That is a nice easy way to get iron. Oops, wrong one. So we don't want to have to mine iron quite yet. So let's just find some bauxite. Nice patch of bauxite, and try this little trick. So there's a bit right here. Let's do like this and see if we get any. We have one, which we can use to make we can use it to make exactly 2 ingots of aluminum, which should be enough. So now all I have to do is find enough. Cool, we should be able to do this. We should be able to make an iron pickaxe relatively soon. And then I can actually go mining, get essence, and all that fun stuff. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. That worked out fantastic. So what we're going to do is I'm going to spend some time. I have all of this grout. I have 18 grout. We're going to start smelting this up. Actually, I don't want all of it in there. We're going to start smelting it up. I'm going to get some living stone, and hopefully we can figure out what to do. So if we just kind of start growing this, kind of get established. One option we can do, and this is something that I've considered, but I don't necessarily want to do it. So we're going to be able to get iron, all this kind of stuff. But the key is we need nether seeds. If we look at the recipe for nether seeds, you need 1 essence of nether. The essence seeds, lava buckets, all this other stuff is easy enough, other than just needing ender pearls. But if I can hit the right buttons. The nether essence, 16, yeah, that's easy enough. We're going to need to get plenty of floral fertilizer, which I believe, if we look at the recipe for this, there is another recipe. Yeah, we can just throw bone meal into this, and bone meal we can get a couple different ways, but like bone ash or wood ash is going to be great for that. So just doing all of that kind of stuff. We're going to get ender pearls, kind of how we did before. So let's see, hopper. Is there an easy way to make hoppers? No. There's a Natura hopper. That's blaze rods, though. Yeah. So what's going to be a good way? We'll have to probably just do it manually. Let's see if we can't get something done though this episode. So we have living rock. We need a mana pearl in order to make a runic altar, and that's going to allow us to get the seeds. So we have a lot of this stuff now. This is looking a little bit more doable, quickly enough anyways, because that is part of the thing is, oh hey, we ran out of charcoal. Alright, so we have 10, we can make, you know, the controller. I will put it like right here, and we'll deal with this later. Because I think we'll put the controller there. This will be a brick. I believe we can do a 1. I feel oddly drained. Great. Flux. I hate Thaumcraft some days. We have iron. I don't know that we're going to need slime balls, but we can make a little bit of mana and then shift over to something else. Power-wise, I believe Endo Flames are going to be easy enough to get. Brown, red, and light gray. But we have Living Rock. We can make our first mana pool. And I'm going to set this right here. We need a mana spreader. I forgot about that. So mana spreader. I know I said I was going to end the episode, but so we just need a petal, which we should have right here. And a bunch of living wood. Can always make more. So I believe something like this will work, and then we just get the day blooms. And I just need a piece of dirt. I don't know if this is going to work. I think we might need our Wand of the Forest, which means we're going to need a little bit more wood. No big deal. So there's one last thing that I want to try to do before we end the episode. So let's see, we're going to need, I think, just one piece of glass, and then we'll cook up the wheat. So we're going to need a drain, and we're going to need a brick. We'll put the brick there. We'll put the drain right here. We're going to need some sort of faucet as well. Then we'll have the tank, and then we'll need one more brick. So we need 12 more. Yeah, I think 12 more will be enough. So let's dump this stuff off. And yeah, we're gonna need a flower. Let's just grab, I don't think green's terribly useful. We can get, there's 2. I think that's enough sticks. Let's get this cooking. So much stuff to do. I'm trying to hurry up and get a lot of this done so I can end the episode. So let's, yeah, make sure that's bound. And this guy, yep. So we're gonna get a little bit of mana. I'll come back to that later. We'll use, we'll get some of the, like, oh, why am I blanking? We'll get some of the stuff, the mana powder, so that we can upgrade to Endo Flames. I'll probably spend some time off camera chopping down a bunch of trees, all that kind of fun stuff. So, last thing I want to grab, we have a little bit of bone ash. Let's see if we can't get 2 more. And we have 7. We need one more. Come on. And of course, this is a great way to get sticks, by the way, early game. Just because these trees drop the dead wood, which is honestly not super useful, except for making sticks, in my opinion. They're basically planks, but they're not quite as useful. So we'll get all of this stuff. We'll get some more bone ash, plenty more sticks, which we're going to use to make more crop sticks and all that fun stuff. If we take the bone, we can make a lot more bone meal. And then I'm going to throw this guy in here. that in there. Let's make a ton of sticks. And we have this bone meal because I want to make a snorkel. So I want to do this before we end off. So we need some glass lenses, which we need 2 more pieces of glass. Let's see. We have 1 more piece of sand. So I need to go grab a piece of glass, or a piece of sand rather. And I didn't want this episode to be super long, but it's turning out to be that way. Oh well. We need to just grab a single piece of sand. Doesn't really matter. We need to grab some sugarcane, which is why we made the sugarcane in the first place. And then that should be pretty much all we need to do. So get that cooking. We'll need some more planks, but that's fine. I'll go ahead and chop this down. Let the day blooms go, do their thing for however long. We can get plenty of food. 9 more bread. Alright, we have sugarcane, so there's 1 and 2. Cool, so we're getting there. We have 2 glass. We can make 4 more sticks. Make all that bread. Let's see. I need 2 logs to make the snorkel. Glass lenses, then sugarcane makes a snorkel. Go ahead and put that on. Put that in there. This can stay in here for right now, as well as that and that. So let's grab just a little bit of food, and we're gonna go to the ocean. And hopefully we can find pretty quickly a... So we'll kind of stay up here. I don't want to go too far down, but we need to find oysters. Now here's the thing about oysters. We can't actually break them. They're too strong. But there's one. Can we get to it though? Yeah. But if we break the block underneath it, then that'll be all we need to do. So just target that little spot right there. Oh, that's ancient sand. We can't break that anyways. So we might need to come back after we have a better shovel. Which once we have an iron pickaxe, then I mean we can make as many tools as we need. But let's just see if we can't find one more that's relatively like high up and hopefully sitting on some red sand like this one. There's a chest right there. We're also going to look at that. So we have an oyster. What's in this chest? Bones and a wither. Okay. 3 wither skulls. That is interesting. I really don't know what to say about that. So let's just kind of swim over in this direction. Let's see if we can't find another oyster, because we're gonna be doing oysters the hard way, the manual way. There is another chest right there. What's this gonna have in it? TNT bottles enchanting. Wow. So we can get more ore. Alright, so here's another oyster. And if I see any more chests, I'm going to definitely grab them. There's another oyster. Let's just come down here. I hate the kelp. It really like throws you around. There we go. You see more chests? I kind of want to grab more chests. Alright, so... there is some... that's coral, I think. Let's see if we see anything... in the near, like, in this general area. Otherwise, hey, there's another chest. I'm hoping to get lucky and have something in here that's, like, super useful. Paper, more skulls. I wish I knew what was doing this. Alright, so... the reason I'm breaking the chest, by the way, is just so I don't, like, see them and go after them again. If I've already got the stuff in them, then there's absolutely no reason to go back for them, especially since we can't really stay underwater all that long. Alright, so let's just kind of finish this little loop, and there is some more oysters. If we see anything else of interest, we'll dive down. Otherwise, I'll show off pretty much how I'm going to do the oyster farming. There's one right there. And we'll go from there. So, yeah, there's a whole bunch over here. And this guy's on dirt. I don't believe it matters what they're on as long as they are underneath water. They have to have a water block on top of them. Yeah, there's another oyster. I think I should have been... yeah, I should have been clicking them. That's salt. Not terribly useful, I don't think. Not for our purposes anyways. But yeah, so those chests were interesting. I did not expect that. But anyways, let's get back to our little base. Let's see. We have some pearls. We have oysters. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the little area where we were farming and all the crop stuff. We could do more TNT, get more ore. I'm trying to think of... okay, we need mana steel. We could do mana steel instead of doing the smeltery. We can completely skip the smeltery. But anyways, let's put oysters right here. And then you just take sand, pop them in there, and they will slowly convert. We are looking for green ones, so I think what I'm going to do, okay, so what do we need? We need mana steel. Let's see if we can't get some iron. Let's also kind of make our chest a little bit bigger. So I don't need that. Bottles of experience don't really need. Those pearls I don't need. Paper shouldn't need. Bone meal's really nice. That's going to give us more stuff later. Don't really need salt or skulls or this extra chest, but I will take the lever. So let's go ahead and come down here and let's see if we can't find some pockets of iron to blow up and hopefully get some iron. If we can get mana steel, then we can come down here and basically grab whatever we want. So that was a bat. Let's grab this grout, because even though we're going to use some TNT to mine, if we get a smelter as well, that would be awesome. So let's just do this. We're going to put a block here, block here. Let's see if we can't blow that up. What do we have? We have some iron. And we also have some grout here. Some more. Cool. So let's light this up. put a little staircase here. And right here will be the next one. We only got one piece of iron? Really? We only need one, actually. Let's make 2 levers. Just to be safe. And let's see, would we get anything? Got some quartz. Hey, found a bad guy. Found another creeper. And he's dead. And here is a bunch of ore. So let's just do it right here. And hopefully we'll get enough iron to do most of the things we need. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. I'm going to do a little bit of research, see what the best way to get amber is, and blaze powder in general. See if there's a way to get amber ore in this, if it's just really rare or what, but I'll figure it out. And hello, Mr. Spider. I'm going to get back to my base, and next time we'll make some mana steel. We'll be able to mine pretty much everything we want. I'm going to still collect a little bit of grout, just in case. We have enough bauxite to make aluminum brass to make casts, so we can make ingot casts and all that fun stuff, and we can get plenty of we can double our ores, so we can pretty much do everything we need to. The only question is whether we have to progress through Britannia in order to get the blaze powder or what. So that is pretty much all that's left to be determined. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it went on a little long, but we have 7 iron now. We should be able to make a mana steel pickaxe pretty easily, so that'll be pretty awesome, to be honest. So hopefully we can get an ender pearl relatively quickly. I'm going to kind of hang around and wait for that. Hopefully get 2 so we can get the inner chest and get this done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!